We're at Tabgha, where Jesus multiplied the loaves and fish, and I'm going to take you in and show you where the pilgrims will be going in just a moment. You're going to be coming right in this church, which is built over the place where the very earliest Christians came to venerate the place where Jesus multiplied the loaves and fish, commemorated by that mosaic, which is from the 5th century. And Jesus multiplied the loaves and fish right at that rock. We're on our way into Capernaum. We're going to have Mass here at Capernaum. But I would see it on television, and I know what you did. You had a monstrance up there, and you had a piece of bread in the middle of it, and there you were, worshiping a piece of bread. And I thought to myself, not only is this the epitome of idolatry, these Catholics are all bowing down, worshiping a piece of bread. Not only is that idolatrous, but it's stupid. Why would you do this? Especially if you know that God lives in heaven. He's not a piece of bread on a table in the middle of the church somewhere. Why would they do this? And so I had to come to the conclusion in my thought process that you really only have two choices regarding what happens there on the altar. It either is just bread and grape juice, is what we use, or it is the body and blood of Christ. And the question comes, which one is it? And one of them all the time. Why do I have to say that I will not believe in the Eucharist unless I can prove it with my senses? I do not believe that the Eucharist is the body and blood of Christ because it tastes like meat or smells like blood or anything else. I believe it because Jesus told us this. The church has taught it from the very first day. It was never contested all the way until around the 1500s.
O God, you gave to your apostle Peter the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and the power to bind and to do. Grant us through his intercession victory over
So this is the church built over St. Peter's house. Has a glass floor so we can look down and see where Peter used to live. This is actually where Jesus, this is the floor right here of where Jesus would have lived for the 3 years while he was in Capernaum. And these tables are for us.
Tilapia, they call it St. Peter's fish. I know if you were here, you would be absolutely disgusted, but what can I say? A lot of nice people.
I was down on my knees saying, Holy Father, I want to raise up a priest for the Lord. Will you please pray for me? I was ready for this. I had practiced a lot. He had his hands all over my head and my face and my shoulders, and I thought for sure, I'm going to get pregnant now. But I didn't get pregnant. But 3 months later, something else happened. I'll let Steve tell that part. And I didn't get pregnant, and I didn't get pregnant. I'm kind of wondering what's going on here, because I knew, I just felt like this was it. Well, anyway, a few years ago, I had a dream that I was pregnant. And I thought, we were leaving for the island of Guam the next day, and I thought I better check, so I took a home pregnancy test, and sure enough, I was pregnant.
How old were you?
I was 48 years old. I backdated it to when John Paul died, is when I conceived. this may be our miracle baby, I don't know. And Steve got on Catholic Answers that night, and he announces it to the world, so everyone was praying for us. So I thought for sure we were going to have a little Platinum Elite flyer baby that we'd take on our backpacks and travel with us everywhere. But I did end up losing the baby. But we believe that we have little Father John Joseph up in heaven. He would have been Father J.J. Ray, named after 3 Johns.
That she met her relative Elizabeth, who said, "Who am I that the mother of my Lord should come to me?" And Mary stayed here for 3 months, and the baby leapt in Elizabeth's womb, and everybody was blessed by Mary's presence. Now, does that ring a bell to any of you? If you were Jewish, you would say, "Aha, that's 2 Samuel chapter 6. How many of you immediately said, "Aha, that's 2 Samuel chapter 6. I can't wait till the day when Catholics all jump in immediately and say, "Oh, that's 2 Samuel chapter 6. I want to get to the point where Catholics know their Bibles like that. But 2 Samuel chapter 6 tells a story about something that happened here that lays the groundwork for everything